Hello guys, I hope you are doing well, and we're back for the out of the box review for the 100 Gundam Barbatos Lupus Rex full mechanics. Okay, so let's start off with the accessories. This guy has the big old mace, which I've pre-attached one of the holding hands. Pile bunker can be extended like so. As well as the handle right there. This one is quite heavy, as you can see. One more of the holding hands. Also tail right there. And the wire, which will be attached to the back. A stand for the quite heavy mace. Also an adapter for attaching the mace there to the back of the figure right there. But I have to tell you, it's quite heavy. The tail attaches here. Let's use this one. Oops. Like so. And then you can pose it. Wire is quite sturdy. Let's remove that first, and let's go to the articulation. As you can see, I've done a bit of panel lining the parts. The head can go down just a bit. You have to be careful because sometimes the chin part put it back. You have to keep in mind that this is not a master grade. It's just a 1/100 figure, which you could say would be a blown up high grade. So let's get back to the articulation on the head. Up and down. A little, not so much movement there. Left to right, like so. only stops at the collar right there. Actually, if you're careful, almost a 360. Shoulder pads can move like that, which can make you bring up the arm up like so, and then go around. There's a ball joint at the shoulder, and this part along with the armor moves like that. Just have to be careful because they bump into each other. Got the 360 twist at the bicep and the elbow bend just as far as that because of how big the forearm is. And speaking of the forearm, we have gimmick right here. Each forearm opens up to reveal some sub-arms. Although this kit doesn't have, I guess, anything you can put right there. You can probably try one of the weapons from the other 1/100 line of the Iron-Blooded Orphans kits. Close this up back like so. Hands are also on a ball joint. At the torso, there's a bit of twist to left and right, which is hindered by the red crotch part here. You can look up, move up like that, and down, with some action happening with the pistons, if you can see. There's not much movement there. Front skirts can be split in two and they move independently. The small side skirts are also, well, can move up and down and around like that. On the legs, we got a front kick up to there. Careful with the armor parts. The legs are on a, well, ball joint and socket, I guess. The knees can bend like so. Not much for a back kick because the butt flap doesn't move. Can do a decent split Just have to get the side skirts out of the way. There. As I said before, this mace is cool but quite heavy, and the joints on the arms can't hold them up much because of the, see, as you can see, the joints are pretty weak. You could tighten them up with Tamiya cement or some glue probably. I guess that's where the stand comes in for that. Okay, maybe you can have him hold it up the shoulder like so. Let's go back to the other parts of the articulation. The toes move left and right like so, and can point a bit down, can point a bit up, rotate a little bit to the left and the right. Can stand well on smooth surfaces such as glass. That's why we have a mat here to keep them stable. And as you can see, I've painted some of the inner frame details with gold Gundam markers, just to add some detail right there. All in all, not bad for the price. I think this one's much better than the HG kit. Although color accuracy wise, as you can see, you need to paint the claws yellow and this part here on the torso needs to be dark gray. I didn't use the sticker. I didn't use much of them, just for the some parts here. Actually, the eyes themselves are a separate green part, which makes them cool. And this is probably one of my favorite heads on a 1/100 scale Gundam. As you can see, the yellow parts there, which I have already panel lined. The separation is pretty nice. Okay, another look at the back. So that is it for the out-of-the-box review for the 1/100 Gundam Barbatos Lupus Rex. Thank you all for watching and see you on the next one.